What's good, everybody? Ivy Ross checking in. Hope everyone's having a great day. Oh, let me start this video off. I always wait to the last minute before I end it. Please subscribe, like the video. It's so funny. I used to bust on people that said this, and I'm saying it. So I know it's essential, and yeah, I appreciate it. So anyway, I just had some thoughts about this Harriet Tubman Oscar nomination. For those who do not know, Cynthia Erivio was nominated for an Oscar for the Harriet Tubman movie, which was the worst, trash, atrocious film within the last 10 years. I saw a little bit of it. I saw a chunk of it, a bootleg copy of it online, streamed it. It was so horrible. I couldn't even finish watching it. It was just disgusting. And I just want to ask, has anyone seen Harriet Tubman? Like, really on a big, large scale, has anyone ever seen it? And then if you did see it, was it Oscar worthy? Was it like, man, wow, yeah, oh man, this movie's gonna get an Oscar? Would it be based off performance or the fact that it's Harriet Tubman and it's slavery and, why people are gonna feel guilty? So yeah, let's give her an Oscar. But really, how the fuck did that movie get an Oscar nomination? I would have rather seen the movie Us from Lupita Nyong'o get an Oscar nomination in her role, because she played way more dynamic than Harriet Tubman did. Oh my God. I mean, Cynthia Erivio did. It's ridiculous. Just on the surface level of how dumb that movie is and how ahistorical this movie was. This movie wasn't even historical. This movie was, they added so many different things that was not in Harriet Tubman's life, but they're propping it up as if this is a biography of her life. But they added new characters on there that had nothing to do with her life. Characters that made a huge impact to the story. Like I said in my first video, when I started this vlog, Bigger Long, this dude named Bigger Long is a free man slave catcher. So I just want to set this up for y'all. White masters located this guy and said, hey, we heard you got a reputation of catching slaves. We want to pay you X amount of money to catch these slaves. Can you do it? Bigger Long, he says yes. He's arrogant as hell, intimidating. He's a free man, and he tells them to their face, yeah, they asked him, what are you going to do with this money? And he said, I'm going to use all the money to have sex with white women. This is what he was telling. Okay, like I said, this character does not exist, and if he ever did exist, he would have gotten lynched on the spot. There are so many sources out there that prove and show that there were no black slave catchers, let alone black people slave catching anyone. So I don't want to hear that shit about some guy named Bigger Long, some black man who they happen to have a real black American play this made up character to serve some fucking feminism agenda or some shit, to keep the conversation going that black man ain't shit. That's how I see it. They're just putting it in a movie form. And this just proves that cinema is not just entertainment. There's an agenda behind it. There's an agenda behind it. Some projects, they want to expand your mind. Some projects, they want to encourage people to invest in fucking trees in Brazil. Fuck, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying though. So there are also agendas that have goals to destroy the perception of a group of people. And so not alone is this destroys the perception of black people, but specifically black men with this character. All of the violence that happened in this movie, when it came from white people, it was like a slap here, a slap there, maybe an N-word here. When it came to this guy Bigger Long, they showed him like stomping out black women, stomping them out and killing them on screen. And then the whole movie, he's running around trying to kill Harriet Tubman. And then her white slave master who hired him killed him right before he was about to kill Harriet Tubman. This movie was completely centered around that. It was completely centered around that. So I want to really give you a perspective of how whack and offensive this movie is to black people, and the fact that these Oscar judges decided to pick Cynthia Erivio as Harriet Tubman, and also I guess she'll be the youngest person to get a Oscar, Grammy, and Tony, and Emmy, right? They're all setting this shit up, and what I think this will do, if she wins, I mean, already the fact that she's nominated, it encourages other groups of black people to come in and play black Americans in movies, and already take the opportunities from black Americans from playing. And fuck that. That shit is whack. And, you know, I'm just saying off top, I'm done. I'm not supporting no movie. I'm not supporting no movie people playing black Americans and it's not a black American playing. This is America. I would understand if these people, if there's directors, you know, from Britain or Nigeria or whatever, Ghana, you know, playing movies and, you know, they want to somehow portray a black American. It's in their own country. Go ahead. If you want to play a black American in your own country with your own film, go ahead. But all these movies that are blowing up is American films. There are so many black American talent out there that there should be no reason why Black British should be coming in and playing a black American, especially an historical black American. I'm done. I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with that. Daniel Kaluuya, he's playing Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton was a huge impact on the Black Panther movement in the 70s. He was playing a black American in I still can't remember that damn movie. Queen and Slim. He's playing black American in Get Out. I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with that no more. I'm not supporting that. And if you black or anyone who's got some damn sense and respect for black people shouldn't support this either, because they're obviously creating a message. They're putting a message out, and it's letting other black Brits and other black groups just be like, oh yeah, dope. I'm just gonna come to America, play a black American, adapt a accent. Ghetto accent is what Cynthia Erivio has made jokes about black people who don't give a shit about black Americans and our issues here, and how being a black American is the most specific experience on the planet because of our history dealing with, you know, this system of white supremacy, and still fighting through it, through our music and our art and our goddamn voices, our activism. So anyway, I can go all day about this, and I just want to say that I'm not fucking with it. And you can tell that there, like I said, there's an agenda that they give this whack movie. No one saw this shit. It bombed in the box office. Black people still went to a lot of black people still went to see it. A lot of black women still went to see it. I feel like a lot of black women support this movie too, because this movie supports a lot of their own issues that they have about black men. That's what I believe. You know, a lot of black women, they want to believe, you know, based on, you know, their own experiences with their fathers, their brothers, their boyfriends, whatever it is, that, you know, this continuing notion of black men ain't shit. Somehow we got to this point where black men ain't shit. Black men have somehow been just the face of injustice in this world, and not viewed as people that are victims of the society that they stem from. I don't see how we got to this point, but this movie clearly serves that, and so that's why, you know, we stop black people, you know, praising this movie. And I know years down the line, people are gonna start saying this. They're gonna start really saying that this is the most offensive movie, you know, I would say in history. The first Harriet Tubman movie, and they have a Nigerian girl playing it. She gets an Oscar. Her performance is so weak, because she has no connection with black Americanism. She has no connection with our history, our lineage. She doesn't care about her lineage. She's just there. She's just a black face playing a specific group of people. And I'm not fucking with that no more. So, and I just think it's interesting they're having black Americans play like the worst kind of characters. They had a black American dude snitch on, you know, in Queen and Slim, he snitched on, you know, Daniel Kaluuya and the Jamaican girl. I forget her name. She was Queen or whatever. And Lakeith Stanfield, he's gonna be playing the guy that snitches on Fred Hampton, and Daniel Kaluuya is Fred Hampton. Bigger Long is a black American in real life, and he was playing the slave catcher to try to kill Harriet Tubman, who was played by a Nigerian. You just see, like, they're going out of the way to make this happen. There has been no casting calls for these specific characters. They're just given to these British people, these other black people that want to flatten blackness. They want to flatten blackness. It just, simply put. And blackness should not and cannot be flattened. Just because we have the same melanin, just because we have some melanin in our skin, doesn't mean that you can come in and pretend to be someone and show disrespect to our people. If you have done that, if you do not care about black people. So, you know, and when I'm talking about black Americans are different from black British. Nigerians are different from Ghanaians, and you go to their country, they know that, man, shit, they got tribes. It ain't even about skin color there. It's about their caste system. It's about their spirituality. It's all different. They got it all mixed up, and they know. But when they come over here, that's the thing. Like, they'll celebrate their Nigerian, specific Nigerian. These people pretend like, oh, we're all black. What's the problem? They only say that when it benefits them. That's the issue. Oh, what do you mean? We're all black. I mean, we're all going to get pulled over. We all would get pulled over by police. To white people, we're no different. I don't want to hear that shit. Because if we went to yours and we tried to benefit from anything that benefits specifically your group, you're not going to sign off with that. You know, in your own space, I'm fighting and advocating for Nigerian actors and actresses to be successful in that space. They're talking specifically about their group. Then they come over here, play a black American, people bring it up, they flatten blackness. Oh, what do you mean? We'll get pulled over by cops. I can get killed right now. Or, well, I'm not fucking with that. That's whack. Don't give me that answer. That's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. So, you know, you got to think how we got to this point. How we got to this point is that, you know, because black Americans have an experience of being treated less than, specifically because of our skin color. So when other groups come in, Africans, all people everyone that comes in, you know, with the same skin color, we're like, oh, what up? What up, my brother? What's up, my sister? You know, like, it's all good, you know, because we understand in America, under the system of white supremacy, we all are the same. We all ain't shit at the end of the day. But these other groups don't think like that. They come here and they're like, I'm Igbo, you know, I'm not like y'all. I'm not like y'all Akatas, or whatever language, whatever slur word they use for Black Americans. They come into their own cultures, they come into their own groups, and they disassociate from us 100%, but still want to profit off of our lineage, even though they resent it. And I'm done. And I think, you know, a lot of people are resonating with this information coming out, you know, about Cynthia Erivio, and how it's just like, whoa, man, this shit ain't adding up. Like, how are all these Black American movies, these great Black American history being played by all these people? Shit ain't adding up. And this is the same energy we giving politically too. We want respect. We want respect. It's being shown now. These people, these white people, producing and putting money into these movies. They're here to backhand Black Americans, point blank. I don't give a shit what anyone's got to say, but that's how I feel politically. I want my respect. You want to give my respect? Cash the check. Reparations 2020. That's where we at. That's where we at, point blank. Anyway, fam, I'm out. I'm checking out. Make sure you guys subscribe. You guys take care, and I will catch y'all later. Peace.